What's up, Buttercups? It's Morgan Strong Comnic here. Just doing a quick little unboxing video. Been getting some things for super good sales, especially Funko Pops. I don't want my husband to know. And just thought I would show them off a little bit. I know Hot Cash and Box Lunch Money will be available at the end of this month / the beginning of July. They only have like a 2 or 3 day window where they intercept this time. Boo. They were doing really good with that, but that's okay. We'll figure something out. So I definitely have some rewards I can spend. I'm not going to go crazy because I have conventions coming up soon and I got to save for those awesome conventions and support creatives and local vendors and artists and all that stuff. So Powerline, we are ready to do this. All right, so something I shouldn't be doing, but I am, even though, let's see if I can tilt there's my shelf. So these are all my regular books. They're to the floor, and then that little white shelf there, it's hard to see. The top tier is all, there's a middle grade little section, and then local authors and friends of mine. And then the bottom shelf are my binders of Pokemon cards. I have couple of those, and then a little section of my favorite Japanese poetry books that I also use for my summer school classes that I don't, some of them I keep at my mom's house if they're just resource books, but my very favorites are down there. So any whoosies, so I got a lot of books, so I don't need any more, but I've been going through my list of books that I want, and there's probably over 100, but if you love books like I do, then that's not surprising, and I have over 80 I need to read. I did count a month or so ago, and it's definitely more than that now. But anywho, but there are some books on my Amazon list, or if I look online, they're like, they've been out of print for a while, because some of them I added when I first got Goodreads, probably like 10 years ago. It's like, oh, that sounds interesting. It was even maybe some of them were even older books back then, not old, but older books back then. So they're either hard to find or they're just really expensive. So I've been going to eBay and doing like secondhand books, thrift books, things like that. A lot of them you can, if you like buy 4, then your order's 10% off. If you buy 4 more, than it's 15% off. Another one is you, on most of the books, you buy 3, get the 4th one for free. The cheapest one, obviously, but it's easy to accumulate books. I've got I did the Punk Farm and the sequel, Punk Farm on Tour. I showed you guys that one, but I got a couple more, so I thought I would show those off to you and tell you a little bit about my experience. And again, I'm just getting books that on Amazon, they're like either super expensive or they're out of print or impossible to find, and I just happen to find them at very good deals on eBay. So I'm not just buying random books, because Amazon actually does have really good deals. Like, I love supporting Barnes & Noble and BAM and all those places, especially now that I have teacher discounts on both finally. Yay! But I mean, unfortunately, if it's cheaper on Amazon, I'm probably going to get it on Amazon. And now if it's the same price, which I did with some of my manga on my recent anniversary trip, on Amazon and at Barnes & Noble, and it happened to be there at Barnes & Noble and I want it, then I'm going to grab it at Barnes & Noble. But again, it's I'm not rich. I'm a teacher. So let me show you some of the books I got. And these are regular books. I did get some manga as well, but I'm not going to dive into that too much. Okay, so this one is Beauty's Daughter, and it is about Hermione, who is the daughter of Helen of Troy, and kind of an adventure story about her stowing away on one of the ships for the Trojan War, because they're fighting Paris is fighting for Helen of Troy's hand, which causes the Great Trojan War. So I think that's great to take a minor mythological figure and give her own story. So Beauty's Daughter makes sense because her mom's supposed to be the most beautiful human ever, which is great. It's also by Carolyn Meyer, who is one of my favorite authors. She does a lot of royalty series, like Tudors. She's done some on the Romanovs and a lot of King Henry stuff. But she does middle grade and so middle school, high school age mostly. I think this one would be in the high school range. So, and she's done some other historical stuff as well, but I haven't seen one set in ancient Greece and Rome. So, and I love ancient Greek culture, and I like Roman as well, even though Rome stole a lot of the Greek stuff. So I was really interested in this. I've always thought the story of Helen of Troy was interesting, especially how she was born. That's a totally different story. But I am excited to try this, and I love Carolyn Meyer. I think I even put her in my top 12 favorite authors on geekycool.com, which is an online magazine I write for, totally free. I should totally check it out. So Geeky Cool with a K, geekycool.com. Yeah, Carolyn Meyer was in my top 12 favorite authors. So I'm excited to read another book by her. So that is Beauty's Daughter. And then this one has been on my list for quite a while as well, and I got it on a decent sale. Looks decent shape and everything. Again, a lot of these are like retired library books, so some of them have stickers and tears and stuff, which, you know, it's all right. This is Repeat After Me, and it's set in Chinese culture, but it feels like it almost has a reincarnation vibe from reading the back of it. I'm not going to read the back of everything because that will take forever. But the protagonist is 22, so I thought that was promising, you know, a little more adult book. And it talks about things that, you know, she falls in love, and it talks about how their love spans decades and continents, from like a massacre to 9/11, to the West Side Mountains of New York and South China. So either she's starting out at 22 and they're going to be split apart and it's like their whole life cycle, like trying to get together and stuff, or it's a time travel or reincarnation. Maybe I just want it to be reincarnation. I don't know, but it got good reviews. It sounded really good. It won the 4-Word Magazine Book of the Year, so that's awesome. And apparently she's known for another work Foreign Babes in Beijing. So I love the Oriental culture that this is representing. So I'm definitely excited to try this one. And I thought the cover was really engaging. So this is by Rachel D. Waskin, I believe. And it's called Repeat After Me. So I'm excited for that one as well. And those were both from, I think, secondhand books, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm scooting over for a minute because my other books are over here. I'm not being a complete weirdo. Not today. Okay. I'm just going to grab a couple of time. All right. Yeah, these had more stickers than I wanted, but that's okay. You know, life happens. Okay. So, Kirsten White is actually another author I really, really enjoy. I've only read one of her series so far. It's the Supernatural Normalcy. I can't quite remember. It's an odd name, but it's a trilogy. And actually, Chief from Hunter and Bringer, my series, is based off of the Chief and her. Like, and a couple other characters, but I was really inspired by the attitude of her Chief in there. And it's a really great story about like not quite monster hunting, but people who track down monsters. There's like a human girl, the protagonist, who can see them. And it's a really engaging world of how they interact with them, but also have to kind of be leery of them. And of course, there's, you know, shenanigans and stuff and romance. So it's a really good series. But Kirsten White had a couple other books I didn't know about. And this one's called Mind Games. Again, you can see like the library tags and stuff. And I peeled off some of them, but if I peel off too many, especially on one that's not, this one is laminated, but some that are not, it will destroy the book. Looks like it has a sequel called Perfect Lies. Yeah, like it has the library name here, and it says discarded. That's so sad. It always makes me sad. Oh, it's a prequel story. My bad. So it looks like they're close. Okay, so Annie and Faya are as close as two sisters can be. Most importantly, they keep each other's secrets, even in dangerous ones. Annie is blind, but can see visions of the future. Faya was born with flawless intuition. Her first impulse is always exactly right. When the sisters are offered a place in an elite boarding school, Faya realizes that something is wrong, but she doesn't grasp just how wrong. At the Kine school, Faya is soon used for everything from picking stocks to planting bombs. If she tries to refuse, they threaten her with Annie's life. Now Faya has fallen in love with a boy who has dark secrets of his own. With his help, she's ready to fight back. They stole her past, They control her present, but she won't let them take her future. So I thought it was really good. Like I said, I love Kirsten White. I haven't read a book by hers in a while, but I absolutely love her. And she's got another series, or Billy's book called Slayers, that I probably want to get in the future too. So that's Mind Games. That's pretty cool. Now this one made me the most sad because I didn't realize there were so many stickers on this one. So I'm like, yeah, but I mean, still readable, obviously, but I'm just like, oh goodness. Okay. It's The Uncertain Choice, and it looks like it's set in the medieval day, and it's about a girl who's going to prepared to become a nun at 18. Then she meets like this guy, and she's trying to figure out what to do with her life and everything. So it got good reviews, and it was like less than $4. So it's been on my list for a while. So I thought it would be a pretty nice thing to try. She has 1 month for one big decision. And I love that it has 2 different pictures for the covers. And this one seemed really interesting. This one was a pretty recent one I've done. The Girl Who Looked Beyond the Stars. It does have a sequel. The Shania Meyer series. So it's about like these angels come to a select group of children, and they get a gift from the angel, and I assume like all chaos probably ensues because they probably want this kid. So the text is pretty big. So I'm not sure. This is probably middle grade is what I'm going to assume. But it's not that long. It's like 170 pages. So this would be a pretty quick read. It's got a couple pictures in it, which is cool as well. Like, that's pretty. Just an alternate version with the cover. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Oh, hold on. It's got 5 books in the series. Oh, wow. That's funny. She's got some other series too. Yeah, this is middle grade. But yeah, it looks good. It's by L.B. Ann, The Girl Who Looked Beyond the Stars. It's about angel gift-giving children. Oh, gosh. Let me see if I can grab these. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Okay, and this book I saw actually at my school's library, my district's library, sorry. And I never heard of it, so I put it on my list. And for a while, it was only like $7. I just never bought it because I don't have time to read. But then it kept going up like to 17. So I got it hardback for about $4. Now, there was a library lamination cover, but I was able to very carefully take it off just with very minor damage. Now it looks brand new, so which is awesome. It's just got the library sticker right there, but that's okay. It's the doll maker of Cacao, I guess. Cacao. It says, in the land of dolls, there is magic. In the world of humans, war is raging. Everywhere there is pain, but together there is hope. And I know there's like a living doll, and then the doll maker. It's set during World War II with Nazis. And he has Jewish friends, the doll maker does. So it's got some portraits in here too for like some of the chapter covers. I don't know if there's like alternate perspectives or whatnot, but it's really pretty looking, and I just loved the premise when I looked at it. The cover actually is what drew me in. But so normally new, this is $16. I got it used, obviously, but still looks in great shape for about $4. So very happy about that one. So that is the doll maker of Cacao, and it's by R.W. Romano. Sorry, R.M. I can't read today. Okay, this book I've been wanting forever as well. I saw it at Barnes & Noble several years ago, but again, didn't have time to read it. And then it's been either just not available or like $18. And it's called Haunt Me by Liz Kessler. I love the name Kessler because it's in my... as one of the characters in Hunter and Bringer spelled a little different. It's about ghost. And you know me, I love supernatural and paranormal. So I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's about ghost. Girl in love with 2 brothers. One of them dies. So she has to figure out who she loves. Liz Kessler is a best-selling author, so that's great. I'm trying to see if I've heard of any of her other books before. I don't think so, but that's okay. It's awesome. But yeah, so definitely looks good. Like I said, I love paranormal romance. My first book series was paranormal romance. But it's taught me. And again, I normally it's not never available, or it's like 18 bucks, which brand new I would understand, I guess. And I got it used for about $4. So can't complain about that. And they didn't have too many stickers on this one, so that's pretty awesome. And then these two are really hard to find. I have had these on my list for ages. So I'm so glad I found them. The first one is Toads and Diamonds. And it's loosely based on the story about the girl who swallowed the gemstones, which I absolutely love. But I think this one is set in a different culture. Maybe Dubai? But it's loosely based on that tale, which I'm really excited about. Because you don't hear a lot of stories about the girl who wishes for gems by a fairy. The fairy is like, okay. So every time I don't know if she talks or if she hiccups. It's been so long since I've read it. But like gemstones like pour out of her mouth. But this one's called Toads and Diamonds. It looks beautiful. It does have markings from being a former library book, but that's okay. And it's a hardback, so I got that for $4. And then I got the Swan Maiden, which you know me, I love anything to do with swans. Another older book. I'm trying to see if it's based on wild swans or based on Swan Lake. I can't quite recollect. She dreams of flying. She has 3 sisters. And then she figures out she can fly, but she's not sure how. Maybe she turns into a swan. That'd be pretty nifty. And it's broken up into seasons. So summer, spring, winter, fall. So that's the Swan Maiden. And they're both by Heather Tomlinson. So I'm really excited about those as well. So yeah, I got plenty of books that I gotta figure out when I'm gonna read them. But I am excited about that. Alright, and then I got some anime. So this one I've been wanting for a while, since my friend Sarah showed it to me like over a year ago, but it's always like at least $50, but I got on sale for $29, so that was awesome. And it's Dumbbell. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? And it's about these girls that just have like a fitness club, and they you know, do dumbbells and stuff. They actually teach you real exercise techniques, which is really cool. It's just really, it's fun and entertaining. I really enjoyed it. And then the instructor has like this real beefed body, but a little bitty head. So it's really adorable. So I quite enjoyed it. So I was glad I was able to get that. It's the Blu-ray digital, and it is by Funimation. And this movie's been talked about for a year. This is Belle. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. The same person who did Summer Wars, Wolf Children, Mari, the first Digimon movie. Because my brother always says all of his movies have something to do with the internet, and they're very familiar with his first movie, the director, which was the Digimon movie. It's about this girl, you know, she becomes like a cyber idol, and I'm sure like chaos ensues, but it looks gorgeous. It's been hyped for a long time, so I can't wait to watch that. And I heard this one was really good too. I also hear it's a tearjerker. You know, I love tearjerker movies and showing them to my students. They get really upset. It's based on a Japanese short story though. It's Josie, the Tiger, and the Fish. It was like a young man with the girl in a wheelchair. I believe she's an artist, and like her art just like takes her to all these fantastic places. So it looks really whimsical and adorable, and it came with the soundtrack. So that's awesome. So it's got the Blu-ray, DVD, digital, and the soundtrack. So that's really nifty. So these two I can show to my students because they're also DVD. My district only has DVD players. Wish I could show this one. I don't have a Funimation account because Crunchyroll, the merger is still happening, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But glad I got some anime to watch. Miles and I, my brother, always like to watch different anime films. He's got a ton. He does like the older ones, and I tend to do like the newer ones, so that's always fun to do together. I'll save that one for later. I did get a Blue Eyes card just because. One, I like Aseto Kaiba a lot. He was my first anime crush. 2, Blue Eyes is awesome. 3, might be a potential cosplay idea. So I might be getting some references slowly for that. Okay. And then Hot Topic was having like a huge clearance sale. And I know they have a lot of sales, but I'm not kidding. Like, it was a massive one. So I did get a couple things, which I shouldn't have. But you know what? That's okay. We're just gonna go with it. So I got some black clip-on jingly ears. I already have white ones. So those are cute. So neko nee. I got to go to 2 cat cafes in St. Louis recently. They were adorable. I absolutely love them. You have to just sit and play with cats, and all of them were sprayed and neutered shots and were adorable and adoptable. And then I got these yin yang flower clips that made me think of my mom, so she's gonna love that if I wear these. She was a flower child. Then they had a whole bunch of $6 shirts, guys. Like, so I got a whole bunch of $6 shirts. Which again, I don't need any shirts. My drawers are exploding, but you know what? All right, so for Powerline today. All right, so I got this shirt, Powerline. I love the pop of the colors. It's fabulous. I haven't seen this one before because I always look up Goofy movie stuff, and I got it for only $6. So I'm really excited about that. I love how he just rocks out so hard, like so hard. And I've always wanted a Reptar shirt, and I love how it's like Japanese kanji for Reptar, like Godzilla. Again, only $6. Hard to say no to that. All right, and even though yellow's not my color, I thought I might be able to wear it because it's darker, but it is my favorite movie. It's my favorite villain. I got Scar. It says be prepared. Very scary. Good field trip shirt to scare off people. Get too close to my kids. Plus it's nice and bright so my kids can see me. And then I got a calcifer, even though I have a couple calcifers. And this actually was a finalist in a fan art contest. him on the little nub of wood. I'm a scary and powerful fire demon. Love it. And I've always wanted one of these shirts. So this was only also, everything here is $6. So Danny Phantom. I love Danny Phantom. Very wonderful Nickelodeon show. And then here's my favorite boy band of all time. I got my boys. I got NSYNC. Love it. Young Timberlake. Their hair is crazy. Again, these are only $6. I did buy 2 things though that were gifts. So, and then these I've been looking at for a while, but I got them for less than, I think I got them for like $11. And look, they're ramen jammies. Like licensed ramen jammies. They're so kawaii. So I got that one for $11 for super sale. Normally they're like $25 or excuse me. So I gotta clean all these. Not today, but I am excited to have those. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of them, but I'll figure it out. So Hot Topic has some pretty good sales. they always do. That was, I think, last weekend. Hey, $6 tees, and there was like a whole bunch of great ones. Actually had some of my sizes. So I couldn't completely say no to that. Okay, and then I think the last two things I got are over here. Okay. Actually, there's another one behind me. So on eBay, I was able to get Village Belle, which is Walmart exclusive. The cheapest I've ever seen her on Amazon was like $23. I got her for less than $12 with shipping, which is awesome. So the live action was good. It's not the best live action they've ever done, but it is good. So I did like her outfit and how she multi-purposed it, Emma Watson's character. So I thought that was kind of cute. And then I got Guardian Form Sora for pretty cheap as well. It's hard to tell, but he's in a yellow outfit right there. Yeah. And eBay definitely for Kingdom Hearts is the place to go compared to Amazon price wise. Excuse me. There's still a couple Kingdom Hearts ones I need or want. I don't need all of the Donalds and Goofies, although I need probably at least one of each. I don't have any of them other than the Tron trilogy, the Tron set that came out quite a while back. But yeah, so I got those for pretty reasonably priced. And then this one, I've been waiting over a year to get. Oof. Well, I was gonna drop some. Because either money, obviously, or it kept going out of stock forever. And then it finally came back in stock last week. So this is the entire manga collection of Blackbird. My friend drew last year. It was her turn to do our otaku meeting. Blackbird was the manga, and I really liked the first one. And when you get these sets, usually basically you're getting 4 or 5 volumes for free. Comes in a nice little carrying case, and this one comes in an exclusive illustration book. Like, look how stunning that is. It's a paranormal series and romance, so right up my alley. So if you look right there, see, they're all nice and organized. Enough space to get them out, but they don't wiggle. And then got the book. Right here, the illustration book. And it's really beautiful. I flipped through it. I think it even has pictures of the mangaka's cat. Like live action pictures, which are so cute. So on Amazon right now, it's $134. If you bought all of the manga without taxes, it would be $180. So that's pretty good. If you go to Right Stuff, it's about $115. But if you got all the manga off Right Stuff, it would be about $160. Amazon, you can obviously get free shipping. Right Stuff, I think you can also get free shipping, but there's taxes on both. So I went with the Right Stuff because it saved me a little bit more. I did have to pay a small surplus charge just because of the weight of it. But in the end, Right Stuff was still just a little bit cheaper. Or if if you're a Prime member or have special Amazon stuff, that might be the way to go too, because there's not a vast difference if you think about the quantity you get. But yeah, so, and like I said, these were gone out of stock for several months, like probably 9 months. So I'm glad they finally got them back in stock. So definitely a series. Again, I bought way too much manga recently. I'm getting back into it, so, or making sure I have time for myself for it. I've always gotten into it. So I'm glad I have it. So yeah, Blackbird. So I've got the whole series right here in this nice little box set. I know Oron has it, Demon Slayer has it, Assassination Classroom has it, these box sets. I'm sure there's more, but it's a good deal because, like I said, price-wise, you at least get 4 to 5 volumes for free if you bought them individually. And you get the really nice carrying box and usually some kind of exclusive. So if you can wait that long and get it all, great. I was an original person with Shoujo Beat, so for a lot of them, like so my Oron and stuff, I got them like right when they came out. I'd wait for the pre-orders. Oh, back in the day. But yeah, so that's just some goodies that I've gotten. This was my big splurge for the summer, obviously. Other than when I go to August to Fanboy Expo, because I'm saving that separate. That's going to be cray-cray, but I am excited about that. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this Hot Topic, eBay, Right Stuff little video. Just make sure you look me up on social media. I have my own website for my books, morganscomnic.com. I'm on Amazon, of course. I'm also on all big online book retail sites and ebook digital sites as well for any of my books in my series. I've got 8 currently, working on book number 9 very slowly. All my unboxing videos are free, so they're for fun, but you can join my YouTube channel, Sakurastar07. I got lots of cool things on here. You join my Patreon to help support all of my books becoming audiobooks. We have one finished, which is Spirit Vision, which you can get on audible.com. And you can, one of them's in the works. It'll hopefully be out around my birthday, which is November 1st. And that's 2 fantastic narrators. We kickstarted that, and we're going to be slowly getting into gear to do some more. But again, I'm a teacher, so any help on my Patreon contributing will be appreciated. You get a monthly Q&A with me. All patrons do. The highest tier, the $10 Shining Stars, to get an interactive game with me once a month. We do monthly themes. We have exclusive merch for you guys, fun challenges, exclusive sneak peeks and looks. Like last week, for the summer, they got to listen to the first chapter of Spirit Vision's audiobook for free if they were a member of Patreon. I'm showing exclusive, like, behind the scenes covers, the works in progress that I haven't shown anybody before. So lots of cool stuff like that will be on Patreon. So my Patreon is patreon.com/morganscomnic. And again, there's lots of tiers. Any help would be appreciated. And I promise I will get back to you to thank you the best way possible. And I also have, of course, Facebook, Twitter, which I don't use that much, Instagram, Goodreads. I have an eBay where I sell manga and figures and keychains and stuff as well. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? YouTube, of course, obviously. Oh, Pinterest. I have a Pinterest, and I've got some fun boards for my books and just things that I like, so you can get to know me better. I think that's it, though. Yeah, I don't do like the Snapchat or TikTok or anything like that. I'm too old for that. But there's all of those places you guys can find me. Thanks for sticking with me. You guys are bookerific, and we got lots of books to look at and sort for the future. Once I have time for reading for myself again, I'll definitely be probably doing book reviews on my Goodreads at least, or somewhere. So I'm excited about that. All right, guys, take care. Know you are loved, and wish your dads a happy Father's Day. All right. Love, peace, and lots of good reading. Johnny.